This evening, approximately 5:30 p.m., Harris County Sheriff's Office was dispatched here to the McDonald's located in the 6100 block of Fry Road in West Harris County. In reference to an in-progress call, caller stated that shots were being fired inside the McDonald's and there was more than one person injured, at least two people. Deputies arrived on scene. They located a 61-year-old Hispanic male inside the McDonald's that had been shot multiple times. There was also a 25-year-old male, Hispanic male, that had gone to a nearby restaurant where ambulances responded to the scene. One of the males was flown by life flight to the medical center, and the other one was taken by car to a hospital in the medical center, taken by ambulance rather. Deputy and investigators, detectives are at the scene. Currently we're reviewing video, talking to witnesses in an effort to determine what happened. What we've learned so far is that at approximately 5:25, a group of 6 to 7 young black males and females arrived at the McDonald's. They were inside, appeared to be ordering, when a group of 2 to 3 also young black males arrived on scene. They began to physically fight in the McDonald's. At that point, the multiple gunshots were fired. They appeared to be fired by multiple people. There were rounds fired both inside the restaurant and outside in the parking lot.
They appear to be teenagers.
I would say that I would put them between 16 and early 20s. So I don't know if they are minors or young adults.
Is there any connection to the Waffle House? Did anything occur there?
Well, just that people fled there after the shooting occurred here. One of the injured persons fled to that Waffle House, and he was transported to the hospital from that location.
Was that the life flight person?
No.
Were these victims just dining at the restaurant?
We do know that one of them, the older gentleman, he was not involved in this. The other male, being that he's younger, right now we're going through videos, still trying to determine what his involvement was, if anything at all. So, there is quite a bit. Quite a bit of video. You can imagine, any McDonald's you go in, there's a camera in every corner. So it takes time to go through that. We're looking at vehicles that they may or may not have been driving. We do know that the first group arrived in a maroon-colored SUV. We haven't been able to take a closer look at it yet. And the second group arrived in a smaller white sedan, which both vehicles are gone from the scene right now.
How many people from both groups, I guess, in total are accounted for?
I would say right now that we are positive that none of them are actually accounted for. I can't say that for sure.
So you think they just took off and...
Yes, I think that after the shots were fired, that everybody fled.
I know you said there were two groups. Does this appear to be gang related?
I don't know at this point, ma'am. Just looking at a video, you can't tell, any definite characteristics of what would just scream at me that these are gang members. They are younger people, so at this point, I'm not prepared to say that they are affiliated with any gang whatsoever.
Can you talk about how much worse this could have been? I mean, close quarters, it could have been packed.
Yeah, for sure. And, luckily it appears, just what I'm seeing on video, is that the majority of the people in the McDonald's were people that were involved in the altercation, with the exception of probably that older man and employees. But, yeah, it's amazing that only 2 people were hit during this incident.
Any update on the condition of the person that was life flighted?
The one that's life flighted, no update right now. We have been told that person is in surgery. So,
Do you know where they were struck?
I don't know where any projectiles struck anyone. I do know that the second male, the younger person, he is expected to survive whatever injuries he has.
Have you looked at the video yourself?
I have. I briefly looked at it. It appears to be very chaotic. It's very brief, happens quickly, as these things tend to do, especially when bullets start flying. And so, yeah, it happens quickly. I looked at one view. There's many views, I'm sure. And that's what's going to take us the most time, is breaking down the video and trying to identify the people that are involved.
And only shots were fired at the McDonald's, correct?
Yes, that we're aware of. I don't know of any other. I haven't had a chance to look at calls for service or calls that were received by our dispatch, but from what I understand, they were all right here at the McDonald's.
What's the message for parents? This happened like right at the end of spring break, and we're talking about possible fires.
Right. I mean, you know where your kids are, you know, caution them about the dangers of guns, the dangers of, I mean, this can happen anywhere, unfortunately. You know, the message from parent is obviously be a parent to your children.
We're
That's
seeing
it.
more and more juveniles. I mean, I feel like we keep seeing
Yeah.
these things.
Over the years, I would say that it would appear that there's been an increase in juvenile crime. I haven't seen lately any stats on whether or not, you know, this year, calendar year, whether or not shootings are up or down amongst juveniles. But you're right, it does. It seems like, you know, that there is there's no hesitation to pull the trigger.
I hear that the employees, did they give aid to any of the victims? Were they the ones that called 911?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it or reviewed the 911 calls at this point. I know that the employees are extremely helpful right now. You know, they're doing everything we've asked of them in the investigation, and they're just you know, several in shot. It's, you know, you definitely don't go to work and expect this to happen.
How long y'all expect to be out here?
We're waiting on the crime scene unit right now, so I would think we'll be here at least a couple more hours.
Can I have your first and last name again?
My name is Lieutenant Dennis Wolford, WOLFFORD, the Harris County Sheriff's Office Violent Crime Division, Robbery Assault Unit.